the last video I thought was part 99, but this is part 99. And what I was going to do was battle every boss in rematched, in the rematch kind of deal. Which means I'm not able to rematch that construct, and I'm certain of that. But instead of rematching the bosses in this video, I was originally going to make the rematching of the bosses part 100, which is still what I'm doing. So this part is just another depths exploration video, where I'm going to go through the Hebra depths. And I didn't say it, but what we're also doing in part 100, and it's premiered, is we are going to look for the Phantom Armor. And I have no idea what that is and what the benefit of having it is. But it's seemingly good. Also, I'm gonna collect this now. This might be a 2-for-1, most likely, because I'm gonna cut within the first 40 minutes of this for you guys. Not really first 40 minutes, but more like first sort of. And I will actually say, and I'm pretty sure I'll remember, because surprise, surprise, for the news, I am very close to the part that I've uploaded for this game, because as of today, which is the first, no, not the 1st of November, the 2nd of November, happy birthday to my dad on that day, I have uploaded part 93, and this is part 99. I paused for 2 reasons. One was because I felt like I had to exit out of something because I forgot I was on an upload, and then I was just double checking my inventory because I haven't really seen much, because my latest armor that I had was this, but that was looks like it may be from a wolf. What is that a reference from then? I don't remember. I don't even know what the game is, because it says hair clinging to it. I don't know what it's from. I was double checking my inventory. Oh, I remembered. I was gonna see if I had anything to mine with. Oh, wait. No, I'm gonna use that. The scythe weapon is more like an axe pickaxe deal, where you can cut trees down and mine rocks as well. I'm going to let that light route, and then I'm going to go to the Hebra depths to see if I can finally find the final 2 shrines I need to find. I was hoping to find them before part 101, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And I think this is another Yiga thing, and also this is a new weapon. Zora sword. Interesting. 18. High attack power when it gets wet, which means it's actually 36 unless you attach something to it that will make it something else. Like if it's plus 55 damage, 18 plus 55 is something else. I think that is, I'm gonna double check, 63. No, it's 73. So the double damage would be 146. Which is insane. Did I? Weird. For a moment I thought I got him. Ow. Got him. That was easy. funniest thing about those guys is, for one thing, there's this really cool looking thing for in case anybody tries to come from above. I know there's another one, but it's not only like a Yiga defense. That worked somehow, but you also get schematics, and I'm not really thinking of getting every schematic in the game. This area may have an assortment of Zonai devices, but their rarity on the surface makes them unusually valuable. One surface location is an exception. Many devices have fallen from the sky in the area around Terrytown. This location may have rare devices that we have not yet seen. Tell the surface team to maintain vigilant surveillance, and while they're at it, see if they can figure out what makes this site unique. Glory to Master Koga. They have mainly... Okay, so I can't. Oh yeah, I can. They have those... whatever they are called. Crystallized charges, which I have a guaranteed 10 cell. I have guaranteeingly 10 cells. Can I ascend from there? Yep. Felt worth it. There was something on the very top that was a Grand Po. Then there's this. My word, that is actually really cool. Comes for a good security, too. Now I gotta find that. There it is. So it's a crystallized charge. There's the other guy. Let's see if I can actually shoot him down. No. Never mind. It's a crystallized charge in a schematic. And on part 100, which is the next video, I'm going to finally see... Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to finally see... I'm trying to remember his name. Hestu. And let him do a lot of dances and finally be able to upgrade as much as I can before I battle every boss again. So I'm going to use a lot of giant bright blooms. I already said why, just in case. It's because I am not going to upgrade the miner's armor to maximum, and that's because of knowing that in order to do that you need 3 diamonds each, and I need those 3 diamonds for more things. I need 3 more diamonds in order to complete those side quests, the weapon quests, which I was hoping to also do in part 100, but I'm not certain I'm going to be able to. Yeah, shooting an arrow connected to that is better. So after I get this light route, then I'm going to go to the Hebra depths to see if I can figure out what I'm missing there, if anything. And after that, I'm going to battle taluses. And those taluses are rare and a couple of frosted igneo taluses. And I'm doing that in hopes of finding diamonds. What I might also do is, even though I said on the stream that I wasn't going to, because this is the video after my latest hunting stream, and how many blood moons have risen so far is 29. About to be 30, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go over 30 for the for when I record the finale, but I don't know for certain because I am pretty close to completing everything on the surface. And surprisingly enough, I actually think that because I got that golden wheel from the Melania bed, this is actually way better. This was actually a way better idea to use up the pricing on the bed so that I can do this. Because the wall was super freaking high. It's like the only other way I would have been able to do this was by... And if this doesn't work, that'd suck. I really hope it does, though. Because it's not... There's no ceiling up there. I'm certain of it. Because I know I saw the light route over there. Oh, come on! There's no way! I might as well accept death. Or just reloading to save. What the heck? That doesn't make sense. So my plan is still that after I conquer the Hebra depths, if I still have time, I'm going to find every talus, see if I get the diamonds, so that on part 100, after I get the phantom armor, I'll complete every weapon side quest so that I won't have to worry about that again. Thing I don't get as well, and I'm really hoping that this won't break. Good. Whoops. I have no idea how the heck he's supposed to get up there. Because the only other way I know is by just climbing up these trees. These bizarre looking trees. And then climb up the wall. I know I wasn't able to use a bow, I just wanted to switch bows by pressing ZR, which you can still do. So there's that. I'm gonna shoot an arrow with this giant bright bloom seed over here. That's just a ceiling, I think. But I'm still confused because there is a giant bright bloom over there. I saw it. So I gotta figure out where to go here because I'm certain that's not actually a ceiling and more of a platform where the light route is. And this wall is super freaking high. It's like the only other way to get up there is by making a fly plane or whatever it's called, fan plane, that flies that high before you jump off, but that would also take a really long time because it takes you funneling around and going up there. There's also the hover platform that I should have made. That would have been a lot better. That's why it was there. And I think that hover platform would also be like a saving grace for that one stupid side quest for the stables. Please tell me I don't have to use up a gold wheel. Part of it, at least. Crap, I am. Because otherwise, I do have an energy meal right here, but it's an emergency meal. I don't want to eat it just to regain energy. There's also this that could work. I'll do it. I don't want to use that gold wheel a lot. Crap. Whoop, I used it by a sliver. Not what I was hoping for, but I did. It's gonna bother me for a while. Cincinatog. Cincinatog. Whatever. Finally got that done. I didn't even say what we did last time. The last video was a nightmare for me. Like, you've probably already noticed, but I conquered the wrist mine and it took forever. It took 20 minutes just to conquer this entire thing and defeat every little frox. Because it was late at night for me. And yet I still did it just because. I forgot why I sorted this. Oh, right, Lionel. I was trying to remember. And then when I figured Lionel, that made more sense when I saw on that. This is a Colgera, and I know that as soon as I leave there, it's going to spot me. So I'm not going to do that. Even though I have to go over there. And also see what shrine I'm missing, if there is any. It's something I gotta do at some point. Along with getting this treasure. And going to that Colosseum, that was another thing. So as much as I said that I was going to do the Hebra depths, I'm first going here so I can get that treasure. Because otherwise that'd bother the heck out of me. Oh yeah, and I forgot that during the Hebra explorations as well, there was also those fossils. And the fossils would also lead to the Armor of the Wild, for what I'm definitely sure on. And then I'd finally be able to see how you upgrade that, along with the Armor of the Twilight. The Armor of Twilight. See how you upgrade that. Soon enough I'll finally be able to upgrade my Climber's Bandana, but I need some more Swift Violets. And the only two places known for those, just double checking on that, were either, I'm gonna pin this, but go ahead and pin this too. And I'm gonna go to the green pin first. But when I get close to both of them, make a travel point so I can go in every which way. Which means make a travel point here and then go to the green pin first. Actually, there's also this Colosseum that I'm finally going to go to. And I'm going to place a travel point there because it's pretty hard to figure that part out. Along with the fact that I feel like going to the Yiga clan's hideout one last time, like I promised before, and no longer have to worry about any of that. I gotta double check on what this is, whether it be a battle talus or whatnot, because every diamond stamp is something, and I know this is a frost talus. Also, I haven't really explored this part yet. And I know I've explored everything around here on the stream, so there's nothing there for a shrine. I gotta go here, because there's no way that's gonna be a blocking wall. And if any of the shrines are a shrine quest shrine, meaning the ones that bring up a shrine. I'm looking up how you do it because otherwise it would lead to me going in circles. There's a mine, right? Oh, the abandoned Kakariko mine. There's the light route over there, but that's a different one. So I guess I'm gonna place a travel medallion here. No, I'm not. I'll just come back here at some point. And I'm sorry to bore you guys with doing this in order for me to get every shrine. I want to conquer every shrine first before anything else. Come on. There's only one of those guys, so that's why. And it's funny how I thought those things were cute until I finally saw what they were. And then that realization knew that they had one eye instead of two. It's not actually that bad down here. I thought it was really dark, but it's not as dark as I expected. This is dark though. I'm gonna throw a normal bright bloom here. A mine. Could battle some monsters if I am thinking about it. There's a boss bokoblin and it's black, but I'm not gonna bother. Boss bokoblins are easy, and I wish there was a DLC that made it so that they just added some more armor, and one of them gives you the enemy's HP along with boss HP as well. I'm not gonna search for these. So there's where I'm going to set up a travel medallion. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna set it here because it's high up. And there's the light route over there. I do have two. But I was planning on placing one of them in the finale at the final boss, because every travel medallion I've used, which in Breath of the Wild I didn't know that travel medallions were in the DLC. Never even knew how easy it would be to travel. Wow, that's a lot different. It's so much different than I thought. I'm going this way then. I am planning on using the travel medallion at the place before you battle the final boss. Even if the light route and the depths leading down to it is actually going to lead me down to the final boss instantly, I'm still going to place the travel medallion down closer to him. It sucks that the gloom would actually end up depleting every one of your golden hearts. So it's like something you have to watch out for. The LP I can't wait to play through again because I've decided on what my 61st LP is going to be, and sorry for spoilers, but the 61st LP that I can't wait to play through again, despite the fact that it might be a bit boring for you guys because it's like a returning game. Hopefully this doesn't lead me up to the surface. It doesn't. It is Super Paper Mario because I want to 100% that game, since that's one of the only Paper Mario games I have not 100%ed, along with Color Splash and Origami King, because in news of that, talking about Mario stuff while exploring in the Zelda game, I haven't even 100%ed any Paper Mario game before Sticker Star. And Sticker Star is not that exciting of a game, said by many, and I agree with them. I don't think it's that exciting of a game either. There's a couple of levels I really liked, but I can agree with many that there's not very many exciting parts about any Paper Mario game until Thousand Year Door came out. Came out meaning its advertisement came out. Before that, the new Paper Mario games were not great. Origami King was probably the only one that I liked out of any of the new ones. And the reason why is because the NPCs there were not Toads only. They were also Bowser's minions. And that brought a great aspect to... It brought great promises to the new games. Like to the games, and hoping that they finally make a new Paper Mario game, or at least a returning one that had NPCs that were actually personified, I guess is what you may call them. I gotta use that new wheel. Oh no! You've gotta be kidding me! Please don't tell me I wasted all of that. I'm reloading a save if that wasted the entire thing. Thank goodness. I don't care if I use an entire new golden wheel. Give me more, thank you. My word. Give me more of the freaking wheel. Never mind about placing a travel medallion because that was freaking high. I'll place this as like a teleporting place, because now I'm going to this mine to see what the treasure is. I'll keep that pin as is. I'm finally gonna pin this. And I'm gonna place a travel medallion near that Coliseum instead, because of how far away it is, unless I can somehow make it with ease. With relative ease. Which I don't think I will. But I'm playing Super Paper Mario as my 61st LP after Super Mario Bros. Wonder and every DLC playthrough. And it's gonna feel completely new to me because of how, for one thing, I have played through the games so many times that I have, oh my word. And he's armored. I'm gonna actually battle him for his main drops. I didn't even rematch the Lionels yet, and yet I'm battling this one now. Come on. And I'm gonna use this. Whoops. And I'm gonna use... I'm gonna just use... I'm not gonna use this one, but I am gonna use this. Ah! My golden hearts I got. Alright, now I'm able to use this. And this one I'm just keeping in the whole thing for because it's a Lionel, and every boss bokoblin and Lionel are the ones that count the most. Sort of sucks that there's no more than 4 soldier constructs. I sort of wish there was 5. Using up these Moblin fangs and Boko fangs. Because my royal shield broke somehow. And I'm gonna use this because I don't need it. Ah! I have good armor defense. What the heck? No, I don't. My only good defense here was my bandana. I should have prepped up more. Didn't know that. I didn't have that good of a defense. Ah! Well, as if I needed that shield anyway, so that's why I just used it up. Not using the Gerudo shield for reasons you already know. Well, Claymore's good. How the heck did that work? I missed. Come on. I don't care if this breaks. I care a tiny bit more, but I am gonna drop it for whatever he drops. I don't know why, but deflecting these attacks just lower the... I thought he was dead. I don't know how I thought that. How did that work? Oh my word! What do I use? I'm gonna use this. And now I'm gonna drop whatever, because it's a Royal Claymore, so what do I drop for that? I'm thinking this, because as much as I love the White Lionel Pounder, I only did that because I felt like I didn't really have much of a choice at that matter. And I'm gonna drop whatever for what he has. That's another... No, it's not. Lionel Hoof. Savage Lionel Bow. I knew it. White Maned Lionel Mace Horn. Savage Lionel Bow. I'm gonna drop the Mighty Lionel Bow for it. And then the Royal Claymore, I already dropped something for that. So what does it have? Nothing. But despite that, the Royal Broadsword had a promising thing, but I'm going to, with the Royal Claymore, fuse a Saber Horn of the White Maned Lionel to that. As an honor of defeating the Lionel. So now it's 58 damage. Not gonna use it yet. Oh yeah, I am. It's an honor. So that's why. And there's a horse rider right there too. No, I definitely feel like I should have, which I am still. Well, that's after I see what the Colosseum really is. But I am certain it's gonna be what I'm thinking. Also, I gotta see where the Royal Bow is. Soldier's Claymore. What is this? That is a Knight's Halberd. Well, have no idea what to do with that. Is there a way I can do this without... Yeah, there is. There we go. It's something. Still stating that it's the 2nd of November for me. So, it's the Knight's Halberd. How much damage does that do? 14! I don't know if I've ever seen that on the Knight's Halberd, because I think the last time I've seen the Knight's Halberd it did 8. That does a lot more than I thought it would take. Than I thought it would be. Also, I'm really hoping that I don't battle those guys. I want to battle different things. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, Boobinga. Interesting how it... I'm not really thinking of exploring much of the depths. The only depths places I am exploring and the depths places I am showing you are mines, if I find any, but not a lot of them, and fossils and the lava falls I'm not doing, but the light roots. Hoping to conquer the whole thing and hopefully be able to find shrines that I missed. I'm going the wrong way. You can tell I can't see this Colosseum yet, and I'm really hoping that the Colosseum holds Lizalfos, because I need the blue Lizalfos and the black Lizalfos for a special reason. And that special reason is the Zora armor. Because, sorry to say, but I'm not going to complete the Zora armor quest. I already know what the 2-star version of the Zora armor does anyways. That's a Stalnox. No, it's not. It's a black Hinox. Screw it, I'm gonna battle that too. I'm gonna use up a weapon that I've used a lot, but what would that be? I'm gonna fuse this with something as well. Not with this, despite the fact that that would make its damage insane when it's wet. But I'm instead just gonna fuse it with, I'm thinking either a mace horn, which is either this or the white one, or I'm gonna just fuse it with a blue saber horn. Let's do that. If there is. Because I don't want it to be insane. 51, which when doubled would be 102. Let's just wake this guy up. Ow! Come on. There we go. Wait, did I? Yeah, I still did. I still had 102 damage. That surprises me. A royal broadsword and a royal bow. I'm gonna see if they have any special effects. Royal bow, yes it does. What do I drop for this though? Still does the same. What the heck? I guess when it's wet the wetness lasts longer or something. I'm gonna actually just drop this to see what this broadsword has. The same thing. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want it. I was just seeing what it was. Hey, a Colosseum! mess with those guys. No, and I know that Zonite is useful for many things, and how much I have right now is actually it's in here, materials. 491, that's actually a lot. 24 large Zonite. The deep fireflies I don't really care much about either because I don't really want glow. I have a lot of bright bloom seeds that I don't know what to do with. Secluded Coliseum. And I'll set up a warp to this place. Even though, well, actually, the floating Coliseum was actually useful for, because the floating Coliseum is here, and there's a light route over there that leads to it, so that's not really anything to worry about. At some point, I'm going to go over here. There's the exchange statue, bargainer statue, or whatever it's called. Whatever. And I diamonded each of them so I would know where I have and have not been. So that in case I end up finding the shrine. I wonder if there will be something over here that leads to a shrine at some point. Like if there's any in Hateno Bay or Gitano Bay that I have not seen yet. I sort of doubt it though. Even though I haven't really looked in every shoreline yet. But I know there's nothing over here. It led to a really painful, dark alleyway. So, this is the only shrine I know of, but not doing it yet. Oh, now I know it's called Bubinga Grove. So this is most likely at Lizalfo's place. And the final Coliseum to go to. So I'm going to place a travel medallion here. And keep it there. And I'm going to, just in case, despite the fact that it's already pretty filled up with stuff, I'm just gonna throw this down just in case. Ah. Yep, I was right. These guys are easy. All I need to worry about is just throwing a choo-choo jelly down, and that'll be it. Nope, that does not work. I keep on forgetting that choo-choo jellies do not affect them, even though water beats fire. That's one down, and now it's these two buffoons. Crap, they knew. Really? I did not do that? Come on! Now I'm certain that it's just gonna be Lizalfos. I hate that. You've gotta be kidding me. That was the only Zora sword. That's that guy down. Ah. Reinforced Lizal shield. There we go. Okay, so none of them were... None of them were what I was hoping for. Ow! So I never took a picture of this shield then. Interesting. Thought for sure I did. Gone. Oh, there's more. Now it's just the multiple element. Now it's just to knock him away. Do this first because long throw sucks. So we're the votes dealing with that guy while the others are dealing with the others. You know what I mean. My word. It's gotten so much easier to deal with those things. Thank you. That sucks though, that I'm not able to get the blue and black Lizal close in the way I was hoping to. Ah! Killed him while he hit me. Now to finally see what's in that chest after getting the whatevers. At least they gave me a little bit of something. Did I grab one of those shields? I did. So this is probably the final Coliseum I'll ever face, despite the fact that it wasn't what I was hoping for. Ravio's Hood. Did I ever do that one? Was that in Breath of the Wild? I don't remember that at all. Wearing it increases your sideways climbing speed. Is a rather rare find. So that Coliseum was a bust. So now I'm gonna get this treasure. Then as soon as I get that, then I'm going back up and going into the Hebra region's depths. And after I conquer that, ending the video. And in the next one, going to battle every boss that I can rematch. And then find the Phantom Armor. And then after that, well, before that as well, battling the, not battling, but like, well, battling the Dance of the Century. Is that a battle? No, it's not. That's something else. I don't think I've gone there yet. Oh yeah, I have. That's an abandoned mine. So there's the treasure. It'll probably tell me where I am. I'll go down there just in case. Dueling Canyons mine. So what is this treasure gonna be? Tunic of the Hero. Man, they have a lot of different things. Legend has it this armor was once cherished by a hero from ancient times. Its design is rather simple, but it's such a traditional look. I think if I know this, the hero is a reference to... The hero is reference to Link's Awakening. But I might be wrong. That was rather simple. So now, all of that aside, I am finally going here. Despite the fact that I feel like there's a rather simpler place to go through. So I'm actually going to go here. Because the Colgera is going to be a pain in the neck. to deal with. Because I don't want to battle that thing yet, but I'm definitely battling that instead of the upper left corner one. And then probably during the finale, I'm gonna battle those bosses again if I find more than one of each. Because so far I found more than one of Mukto Rocks, the Mukto Rocks, and the Colgeras. I've not found more than one Queen Gibdo, and I've not found more than one of the Marbled Goma. And I know the Marbled Goma is somewhere. And also I'm gonna heal. Keep my armor defense as is. Usually, but I was going to do something else, but it's fine. Keeping this for emergencies, keeping this for emergencies, this for emergencies, this for emergencies. So I'll just eat through the ones that I don't want as emergency foods. These, this, even if it has heat resistance, I don't care. Glow could work. But I'm gonna instead eat through just this. And then apparently that's it for that. Mighty Banana. And then just raw stuff. Man, I have a lot of these. I'm actually gonna eat 5 of those. So that would be even. 6 left. So what do I do there? Could eat apples, but I sort of want to save up on those. 3 of these. Yeah, it'll work. So I'm gonna go from this place to see if I will find any light roots that I missed. I could go over here too. Hebra Canyon Mine. I don't remember if I've gone through that mine yet. Golflam's Lava Falls. If anything, I can just teleport to certain things. More or less. So most likely I am going to cut at some point, making this a 2-for-1, because when I'm going to end this video is after I conquer the Hebra mine. The Hebra depths. I mean, just to see if I've found any shrines that I've missed in the Hebra region. Despite the fact that I think I've explored almost all of that region to know that there's none left. Might be wrong, so I have no idea. Don't notice me. Thank you. I'm definitely sure that these light roots are not going to be as complicated to find around, because there's no way that there will be any chasms I've missed, because I know I've gotten every one of them. Unless there was one more that I missed, which I don't know how that would be possible. Because as well, there's also this area over here that I have no idea how to get through. And I think it will lead me to a Lionel or something else as soon as I figure out what I'm missing. I looked everywhere in here on the stream, and I couldn't find anything. Just a battle talus, and that was it. Maybe there's a chasm over here somewhere, but I looked over there too. That's the thing, I don't even know. So I'm gonna do this light route first, just to see what I'm dealing with. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be missing anything. Then I'm gonna teleport to a different one. Screw it. I am gonna deal with the pain in the neck. Or, I'll go over here. Screw it. I don't know. I'm gonna just teleport over here to get to that light route. And then start from there. Teleport to ones that I think are closest. charge my computer because I know the frames are going wonky, and that means my battery's about to run low. I'll resume this when I am back to that. Hoping my... Please don't tell me! Are you kidding me? It's not... Oh, yes it is. You've gotta be kidding me! It's doing that jumpy frame rate again! You've gotta be kidding me! You know I hate swearing, so that's why I don't do it, because it's, for one thing, not my style, and for another, I'm a freaking family-friendly YouTuber. I hate how that charging system is! That's so dumb! You wouldn't think I'd be enraged over that. But I can be enraged over anything that's not a game. Other than things being super confusing that takes me so long that I lose my patience over it. Despite the fact that some of it isn't really a losing patience over it because of being confusing. Puff shroom. I don't want any more of those. I have a lot of them already and I haven't even used them at all. It causes a smoke screen when you hit it. Although it's useful for when you want to obscure your enemy's vision, it's also not quite as useful as you would expect. I don't really care about it all that much. So that's why I don't really want it as a main usage item. I didn't use it as much as what I'm saying, meaning I never used it. I really hope I can climb this. It's a possibility that I can. I'm at least gonna conquer 2 more light routes before I cut. And then after that, I'm gonna, for me, edit, write, and all of that, and then record again. So that I can end this before the 100th part, because the 100th part I'm planning on it being a family reaction. Still not sure about what I'm gonna do for the finale, whether I'm going to premiere it or stream it. And if I stream it, it's gonna be either way before or a bit after the other parts are uploaded. Because I made the finale in Breath of the Wild stream because I already knew what the final boss was like, but I want to premiere any of the finales that I haven't seen the final boss in yet. Because otherwise, I've never played through this game without knowing anything about it. Meaning, I've never played a game without, well, I've never not known anything about a Zelda game. I'll say that much. So this is like the first Zelda game I've ever played that I don't know anything about. Cadence of Hyrule doesn't count. So, I got every pin, hopefully. I pinned this for a good reason, and then the other pins. This one was a good reason too. I forgot what the other pin was for though. The yellow pin. I don't remember. Yep, I do remember now. It was something over there, but I'm gonna go there after I've conquered everything here and here and here as well. It's like the majority of each part. I'm gonna do the Elden depths on one of the parts, but in the next part that I do depths explorations, I'm planning on exploring through a little bit of... No, that was also Colgera. I think that was like interesting. I honestly don't remember then on certain things, so I don't know. But the I'm planning on conquering this on probably part 101 or part 102, and I'm planning on conquering this on whatever other part I don't do it on. On part 105 at least, I'm going to conquer the Elden Depths or find the remaining shrines that I have yet to find. Also go through this to see where... Well, no, not that chasm. I forgot that chasm wasn't really much of a goal. And I forgot about this. I didn't conquer that one yet either. Along with this, which will have a possible treasure in there. Gotta stop talking. If I want to end it soon, I gotta stop talking. But I can't help it because the finale is nearing, and I get more and more excited about that finale being up and about, because I really want to complete this game as soon as I can, so that when I do complete it, it will be a relief. Because as much as I love this game, it's gotten for, and I get it. I get when people say that it gets boring after a while. It's definitely gotten boring for me. Another Colgera! Are you serious? I don't care if it's dark, I don't wanna... There's the light route right there. Never mind about it seeing me, I'm way above it. But no way, that's another Colgera! That's the third one! Or the fourth one. Maybe third, I don't remember one of these. Like, I know that's a Colgera. But I don't know about the others. Like, I probably went to that light route because I think that's a Colgera too. Or not, or a Mukto Rock, but it's definitely one or the other. I don't remember, honestly. It most likely is a Colgera, though. Knowing that huge crevice must be. And that means that might be the fourth Colgera, then. That is unbelievable. I didn't even hear its roar. I just saw it. Man, that is really interesting to see. So that one I'm gonna sword. Remove the star stamp. As if it's gonna be really hard to see, because even from here you can obviously see it. So yeah, I'm not missing any shrines. I forgot about removing this. So now I'm gonna go to that light route and then I'm gonna cut. Is this a Colgera? I don't really want to know. In the end of the video, I want to... It's good if I do get seen by that, I am just going to risk it. The Colgera is right there. There's a low chance I'll be seeing it. That'll be seeing me before I make it, so I'm going to just do it. Wearing this. I still hope that at least it was gonna be, instead of impact proof as OP as that is, that it would either be glide stamina up or glide speed up, because gliding speed up would have been a lot better. It would have been as insane as a fan plane would have been. Hebra Canyon Mine. I'm just going to this light route before I cut, and then I'm gonna conquer the rest of the light routes. Afterwards. So now I'm just trying to go there as fast as I can, seeing if I can go there, or if it's just gonna be a wall. Because if it's just a wall, then I'm just gonna cut until I make it to a point that I can record again. Because I don't want to record part of part 99, cut, and then come back when I am done with part 100. I'll forget instantly on that, and end up just making part 99 a short video. Because at times I end up forgetting if I even recorded a part, even though I know I didn't at that part. But I mean, like, for one thing, I look at my videos at times to see if I have or have not recorded anything during that, and notice that I have, but ended up forgetting. So I announced that I did forget, and then having to record as if I would remember what in heck I did, because I think at times I have not done what I was supposed to do and did something completely different than what I said I was going to do. And that's because I forget. Even when I say that I'll try to remember, it doesn't go well. The puppies are gonna probably try to interrupt me, and I'm going as fast as I can through this. Lightroom has to be around here somewhere. I spy another Yiga place over there. Wasn't planning on going into any more Yiga places though. Just seeing what this is, if I have or have not taken a picture of it yet. There it is! Now I'm gonna delete this star stamp before I forget, since I found the light route. And then I'm gonna cut, and when I come back I'm going to conquer 2 more light routes. Alduan. So there's one more over there. That's like 2 spots. It's like eyes, and they look pretty derpy if you look at them like eyes. But those are where the shrines are. The funniest thing is, this is going to be at the Forgotten Temple's depths, so I'm thinking it's going to be called the Forgotten Mine. And then there's something over here. It's like an abandoned mine of some sort. That is something I'm curious about. I might as well pin that just to see what it is, because it might end up being an actual treasure and not just a crystallized charge, even though I'm definitely thinking it's a crystallized charge. So, I'll be back when I am, and I'll save just in case. I'll be back when I get to, what does it say? Special controls. I don't really, wait. Why does it still think I'm missing something? Weird. I don't think I'm ever gonna get there. And the perfect guard is just parrying. Does that mean the final 2 shrines are training shrines? You've gotta be kidding me. I just saw the baby. She's having her peaceful time on the bed. So cute. So sweet. I just rematched the Lionels if you didn't see. And it was amazing. Every time I just deflect that Lionel's spiked mace, or whatever it's called, Iron Ball Hammer, it's insane. It just feels epic whenever I do it. And yes, the 3 reasons why I rematched the Lionels were both because it's worth it, but the 2 reasons why it's worth it is because you get these weapons. If you've ever run out of weapon durability along with shields and bows, I got myself a Savage Lionel shield, even though I should have just grabbed 2 of them. And the Savage Lionel bows are insanely powerful and the most powerful bows in the game, I believe. That, along with the saber horns, are the most powerful horns in the game. Probably most powerful fusion horns in the game. Excluding these ancient blades that aren't horns. But they are still the most OP horns that you get. And the only ways... I think there's more than one way to battle the Silver Lionel, but so far I've only battled the Silver Lionel in the Colosseum. Which I think if you go to the Hyrule Compendium and look for... I still love that picture. I don't know what this horse would end up being like. I don't know what the requirement is for it. But if you look at monsters and find the Silver Lionel, then I think it will say unknown. Which I'm right. They drop a bunch of good things, but I have never... Well, I barely get the Lionel guts. I've only gotten the horns and the hooves and the arrows. And arrows are useful, but yet I use up more than I get. I get 20 arrows per Lionel. I still love this thing and how terrifying it looks. But anyways, now I'm going back to it and I'm going to conquer the last 2 of these before I end the video, after I also go to the Bargainer statue and remove the diamond symbol for it. Because the Bargainer statue is going to be like the one that I'm always going to use. From the surface, it's going to be the only one I know of. But the one in the depths is going to be, if I remember where it is, it's that Bargainer statue I first met with in the central depths. But I don't remember where it is. And I'm thinking after I end the 100th part, I'll finally get new cells. The first place I'm going to is the mine, to see what's in there and see what I get. Probably just a crystal charge, but I'm still going to... And that's why I'm just delaying myself from getting new cells until I defeat every boss that I rematch, because I know already what the reward is, and you guys probably already know, but I'm not spoiling it in case you don't know. But I showed you in one of the parts. Unless you skipped it, which I recommended because I was going to rematch that boss soon. Soon meaning in the next video. And that is only going to be... There's only gonna be the 4 out of 5 bosses I can get rematched. And if I can find those bosses again before the finale, all of them, then I'll battle them again before I battle the final boss to make it worthwhile for a stream, if I manage to stream. Because then the finale will take a long time, and I'm gonna get every last thing before I get the until I get to the boss itself. You know who, Ganondorf. How did that count as a loss of a heart? I was right to assume that that was a Yiga place. I guess I pinned the Yiga place and not what I thought was an abandoned mine. And now I know that these Yiga scouts are not gonna talk to you no matter what. So he knows me already? You are not safe. Goodbye. I swear those Yiga people are so easy to deal with. That guy knows me as well. There you are. Tough luck, bud. Nailed it. I'm eager to learn more about the incredible new power that has captured Master Koga's attention. It is said to be an ancient power that can construct transportation machines in an instant. No more making them by hand. According to Master Koga, the designs used by this wondrous skill can be found somewhere around here. If that's true, then we may recover the knowledge of the ancients and learn how to make all sorts of useful marvels. I hope we find it. The research team on the surface will be so jealous they're working on something similar themselves. Little do they know I already got it. Ow! He'll notice me soon enough. Because I'm gonna just go right back up. No, he doesn't even know where I am anymore. Oh, no, he does know. What's he gonna do about it? Beep. Gone. Didn't get the schematic yet. Might have screwed myself, but I didn't. So what's this schematic gonna be? A sprinkler system. Which is a pin, 3 hydrants, and whatever else. Baby, what are you doing? Okay, so it is telling me that I'm going the opposite direction of where I'm supposed to go. Because I'm wanting to go here, and I'm gonna actually pin these 2 places as well. So I'm going to that light route first, then I'm going to the other one that I am facing, but it's on another side of a wall afterwards. Sort of funny that you can find these linos up either just by looking or by Coliseum, because I figured that the underground, that the Coliseum was gonna be something. Is that a blue-white frox? It is. Darn it, it just opened its mouth then. I wanted to take a picture of its mouth open because I wanted to put that on the show. There we go. I'm gonna replace picture because it's of its backside. I'm wondering how strong it is. Prepping up a bomb flower. Now I wonder if it's just oh, screw it. It's trying to eat me, so I'm gonna just... Ah, screw it. I might as well just use the strongest thing I have. I love how it just launches you and then tries to eat you. It just stands there waiting to eat you. But that's its weakness. It's so funny. Just because it's thinking it's gonna eat me and then kaboom. Okay, so it doesn't hurt me, it just launches me off. Almost there. Now I wonder if anything else damages it or if it's just mining tools that damage it. Okay, at least it's not just mining tools. Open your mouth. Really? Gone. And because of that, I'm actually going to not diamond it, but I'm going to sword it. Because of its fangs, if it dropped any. Blue-white Frog's Fang adds 35 damage. Frog's Guts. And then I'm going to take a picture of this because I know it's capturable. But it's not that worth it to attach to a weapon. It's not really that because I was hoping at least it was gonna add like 40 and not 35 damage. I guess it's more worth it if it's for mining purposes, but I don't think that's more of a mining weapon either. Muddle Bud. Now I'm just looking for bomb flowers instead of anything else. Muye Coral. So that's 1 of 2 down. Then after that, and the statue, I am ending it there. And that next time, we're battling every rematchable boss. And then if I can find another set of those guys, I'll rematch them again in the finale. And I'm thinking in part 101, not only am I going to explore a certain region in the depths, but I'm also going to find every depths fossil that were also those Great Leviathan fossils and get that Armor of the Wild if that's what it gives me. Yep, I'm able to get on top of this wall because of Ascend alone. I don't know why, but I am pretty hopeful that they make another new Kirby game. Despite the fact that I am going to be LPing one of the Kirby games. And it felt really accurate to do. Very accurate, I mean. And that very accurate to LP is going to be Kirby Star Allies, because after Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, it felt way more accurate to play Star Allies then because of the lore of Magolor. Please don't tell me that it's actually in there, because I'd have a lot of trouble finding it if it is. I'm having to go all the way around. Maybe it's up there, but there's no way. Because it's that along with the Great Exchange Statue. I called it the Great Exchange Statue. Whatever. It did surprise me. It wasn't gonna lead up to a ceiling anyways. So there's the light route. There's a Cliff Bargainer statue, which I'm going to after I do this light route. Which I'm surprised that the light route is this close to the ceiling of the depths, or also known as the depth ceiling. But I'm just not that great. Yes, who I am. I'll just eat these and that will be it. Then I'm going to this. Actually, it looks like an actual. This. Yeah, it's great. This actually looks like an. It used to be like some sort of person kind of deal. Like it used to be an actual being. That makes me think that that was actually the case. How it used to be some sort of being itself. Just climb on it! Is that not where the face is? Then where's the face? Yeah, I knew it. My word. That was just dumb to climb, apparently. You who stand before me, make an offering. Propose to me. Spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. They are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wander this land. I am one who returns all opposed to the afterlife without prejudice. Good, evil. That's the futile perspective of narrow-minded beings. There is no such distinction in wandering spirits. I take you have encountered my brethren. My brethren and I have combined. Okay, so it doesn't say the name. Combine our power to create the Dark Hood. If you desire it, you must make a suitable offering. So now I got every set of the dark armor. I just gotta find the armor of the depths and then see what else I get afterwards. So I gotta figure out. So I'm thinking whatever the head part of the depths is gonna be, which is gloom resistance. I don't remember. Was the dark armor? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna check. Yep. I'm definitely sure that if you wear the whole thing, it's gonna say something. It's probably gonna be the same as Tingle's armor, where it says night speed up. Or maybe it will be attack up during the night. Also known as night attack up. Just gonna find the rest. Dark Tunic, dark trousers, night speed up. So it's the same as this. So you can't upgrade the dark armor. That's for one thing. Somehow, well, never mind. I was gonna be like, somehow you can upgrade this despite what its defense is, but that was definitely wrong. Found the phantom armor, but don't know what the good part of getting the phantom armor is, unless it's just being insanely powerful. Or I think it's something like you can sneak by enemies without harm being done to you. It's still funny to me, and I would say the same thing during the end credits of this game, if I remember, that Nintendo Capri-san, which is someone I subscribe to, is also playing through the series, but recording the videos for a way shorter time. Got more views, which makes sense to me. Doesn't not make sense, because I get why. It's sort of funny to me that the CC hat does nothing to you. It just is 3 armor defense and that's it. Anyways, all of that aside, we have done all that I was thinking about doing. So in the next video, and I'm going to remove this diamond, we have, for one thing, we have conquered everything in the Hebra depths. So the next video, we're going to conquer everything in this depth, which is whatever it's called. It's nothing for what it might be called. And then after that, I'm going to conquer these depths and these depths. Damn. Well, there's a monkey. Good timing too, because I just got done with the video. See you guys next time.